And it's trying to prepare the live stream. And it's setting up the meeting for YouTube Live. See if something comes up here. Okay, it's fine. Okay,
So how can I verify and get the URL for the
look on the very top of your Zoom.
very top of my Zoom?
Right.
So here I have my Zoom, I think. This
No, that's not Zoom.
no, this
No.
is not my Zoom.
No.
But this is
Yeah, so you have to make it larger.
have to make it larger.
Right.
How much larger?
Because you'll see it on the very top.
Full screen?
Yeah, try full screen and then you can make it smaller later.
Okay, now it is full screen. Okay, YouTube, I see it now.
You see it? Where?
Yeah, it's right there.
Good. Yeah.
Host.
Right now, do you want to see yourself side by side with me?
Just
See
let
it's
me
better?
get the URL for the.
Okay.
What can I do to get it? Click on it, right?
No,
Yes,
no.
don't step on my foot.
Live on YouTube.
Yeah,
No, go here. YouTube.
yeah,
No, bring this down.
that's what I did.
Live on YouTube. Go here.
Yeah, give it time. Okay, fine. I'll get it. The rest
Okay.
of it, I know what to do. Thank you.
Okay. Now, do you want to view yourself with me side by side?
Let me finish with
Okay.
it. Get the
Okay.
URL and use it.
Here, you got it.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
copy it.
Make sure that you mute it so
Right.
what doesn't.
Mute. No problem.
Okay.
Mute it.
Mute it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Welcome. Today we're going to experiment with podcasting. And I think that'd be an interesting experiment. We haven't done it before. We've done YouTube Live, right? From Zoom. We've recorded to YouTube Live and we created from our YouTube channel. And from our YouTube channel, we can create a playlist and we can create a podcast in YouTube. You may want to try that in another session. Today, we're going to try Spotify. And I want to create a username and password with Spotify and see if I can create a podcast. I'll just use a couple of files to create a podcast. So let's begin. I have another host with me. And if I get stuck, I'll ask him and I'll see if we can do it. All right?
Okay.
So I'm ready to proceed. So I'm going to share my screen and tell me if you see my screen.
Minimize the right?
No, you should see my screen. No, you're right now not in you're in YouTube. You want to minimize YouTube.
So
Right.
Which I did.
Right, and now you want to go to you want to see you're seeing my screen. You see how you see my screen, and now you're going to see that I'm going to go to.
This is your screen, what I'm saying.
Yeah. You see this? This is my screen.
Okay, now I see. Yeah.
You saw it before
Right.
as well. And now what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for Spotify or podcasters. And I want, what kind of version do I want? I always like to, before we want to pay, I always like to look for it for free. And my AI is, yes, Spotify for Podcaster is free to use. It's a platform that allows users to create, distribute, and host podcasts. That's what I want to do. It also provides tools for analytics. We can look about that, fan engagement, and monetization. Right now, we're not going to be dealing with monetization, but we know that in the future we can do that. So it says podcasters.spotify.com. So this is where I want to go. I'll open it up in a new tab and we'll see what happens. So the URL is podcasters.spotify.com. Let me put that in our notes here. Right? Of podcasters.spotify.com. And we'll go to that one. It says, make your podcast the next big thing. Powerful tools for beginners, pros, and everyone in between. So we're going to assume that we're all beginners. And those of you who are not can help us to be more professional. So I think the first thing is get started. So I'm going to click get started. I want to start a podcast. I have a podcast. Grow your show no matter where it's posted, create, distribute, monetize, and more. So I believe I want to start a podcast. Switch my podcast host. So I'm going to go right, I think.
Let me took over my screen.
Okay. What's the problem? Can I help you?
Yeah, can I make it view a little smaller so I
Yes.
can do my own side?
Yeah.
So I'm going to view which view I want, side by side or side by side.
First, you can do
Or
view, get an exit full
side by
screen.
side.
No,
gallery.
yeah, you can do that, but
Exit full
yeah, that's what you
screen.
okay.
No, I'm no longer in full screen.
Okay, now it says right here, do you see on my screen? Can you look at this? On my screen, it says Spotify for podcasters, formerly Anchor, A Rush, not you. So I'm going to put not you.
Because I'm logged in here.
Right. And now I have to get, basically, I have to create email or user, log into Spotify. Do I have to create it first? I don't have an account. Sign up for Spotify. Do you understand? I think I have to first sign up for Spotify.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to sign up for Spotify. And now I have to put in an email address. I'm going to put in my email address.
Already joined. You want me to join again here? I should just ignore the screen. Right, this is from Zoom.
What?
You want me to join again somehow? I'm already in a meeting.
No, you see me on the side there.
I don't need. Not that
So I'm going to do next.
fine where my
Now I have to create a password. Okay. Okay, I created a password and it tells me it has to be one letter, one number, and 10 characters. So let's see if this takes it. Okay, so at this point, step 2 asks me this name will appear on your date of, why do we want your date of birth? It's asking me, okay, it's asking me now. Let me share my screen. It's asking me the terms and conditions and asking me to sign up. We need to make sure you're a human and I'm not a robot. Continue. Spotify for podcasters. Oh, you know what? It says basically Dr. Rush. You called yourself Dr. Rush too?
Yeah. I'm not sure that I call myself Dr. Rush.
Okay, I did Dr. dot space
But
R
it's
Rush.
something that-
No, I called myself Dr. Space Rush. Do you want me to,
I see Dr.
space
Period.
Rush, and you didn't, you
There's no
could,
space.
there's a
There is
space,
a
there is
space.
space, yes.
So I don't put space.
Okay, so good. I'm gonna continue the
Yeah,
SAPs.
okay, fine. Oh,
Let's see.
this
What
is
happened?
I'm going to do the same. I'm going to click on podcast.
Okay, we updated our terms and conditions. I've read it. And I accept. Okay. So now this says, welcome to Spotify per packet. What happens next? Make your first episode. Tip. If you're not totally ready to commit, try making a short trailer to get a podcast out there. Let's try it. Okay, I have a first episode from Zoom. I'm just going to use my Zoom that I have now. A first episode that I used something before. Okay, so I can keep on going. Set up.
You started to create your own podcast or what?
It says make your first episode. Let's do it.
Fine, I want to do the same. Can you guide me, please? As
Yeah.
to where you were?
Yes.
Give me the URL and I'll go there.
I went to podcaster.spotify.
Open Spotify, home, and so on. Right here. See the URL? I made it blue for you.
That's not where I went to.
And then I paste it. Tell me where you went to.
I went to podcasters.spotify.com.
So open another one and I'll go there.
Okay.
Well, dictate it again.
Podcasters.
You want to type it here?
And then you see here, get started. Do you want to look at me or
Yeah.
you want me to do it for you?
No,
Okay.
get started.
Yeah, get started. Right there.
Yeah, let me just copy the URL to my notes here.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to read.
Fine.
Create an audio video episode in a few simple steps. So this allows you to do videos right away where it doesn't allow it in RSS.com. So supported file types. The audio file types are MP3, M4A, WAV or MPEG, and the supported file types for video files are MP4 or MOV. Okay, let me just move this. Oh, and then they're saying if you don't have it, you could create it with Riverside. And it says beginning June 24, our recording and editing tools will no longer be available. You can record new with Riverside. Learn more. Okay. Opening recording tools. Okay. So now, are you where I am?
Not sure. No.
Do you want me to help you?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready for me to help you.
Right. I got this.
What did you get? Okay.
I have a podcast
No,
and
I
I'm
want to
on-
start. I want to start.
So this is what you want.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And then
Continue.
this is good. You see how it's different from me. Continue the app, which is perfect.
Now I'll catch up with you.
You're right. Okay, first, get listeners. Oh, see, first episode, it says you published already.
Okay, so I forgot.
Okay. It says you've done it already.
So
So
I'm
I'm
doing
like,
another.
well, you're probably gonna still want to get listeners tips. So let me go, can you look
Okay.
at mine?
Yeah.
Why don't you look what I do just to make it, because you've done it already.
I'll do it.
But you can share, I'm sharing my screen so you can look at
Let
mine.
me look here already.
Okay, so now what they want me to do is drag and drop, select a file. So what I can do is I wanted to go to my zoom.media.edu. And under my Zoom, under recordings, see, I have a preparation. I can just take this one. You want me to just take this one?
Yeah, take whatever is
Okay.
available
Okay.
quickly to finish. So
Okay, so download the
then
five
do a
files.
second episode that you can do in
Right.
Spotify, which you cannot do.
Okay, so this is preparing
RSS.
RSS feeds for YouTube and RSS com.
That's great. That's what
Okay.
you want to do.
Okay, I'm gonna download it and then I'm gonna use one of those help me here, okay, while it's downloading.
What did you download? Let me do download too.
Well, I'm downloading, so I have some files to upload.
Oh,
now.
media you download.
Yeah,
Okay, I have media all on my
okay,
computer.
so let me just go to my media. Let me go to my, can you help me here?
Yes, how can I help
Yeah.
you? Well,
See, I have, which one do I guess I want an MP4 video,
yes,
okay?
this is video and audio together.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one. Okay, and it's 20 minutes, so I'm gonna pick this one, okay. So I'm gonna go back to Spotify for podcasters, select a file. And I'm gonna go to downloads. And then I'm gonna go today, and I'm gonna look for my MP4 recording. I'll pick the first one. Should I pick the one that has a little higher KB?
And no, the smaller the better.
Okay, so this has one less.
You want to get the smallest one.
Okay.
And the time, look at how long, that is more important.
It's 70K. Let me just open it and see what happens. Should I copy that file that I took
Copy it from word to word.
to the buffer, to my notepad? Okay,
Filing.
yeah. Drag and drop, select file, okay. Okay, now it's uploading. Give your episode a name. RSS feed, right? What was the name of this one?
You have to see what is it about.
Create, yeah,
So give it a similar.
I'll give it a similar name.
You know what it is.
Preparation, yeah. Copy. So I'm gonna give it a name. Okay. RSS feeds. Feeds with YouTube. And RSS.com. Accept YouTube here. Okay, so it's already uploaded. Can you look at it?
Yeah.
All times are local. Publish date. I'll publish the date is now. Right?
Yeah.
Or should I do schedule?
No.
Publish
no.
date. Explicit content is no. Promotional content is no. Episode type, season, and cover art. Okay, it's a full. Series is enter number. Season 1. Episode 1. So we want to add a cover art.
Yeah.
Let's see, we'll add a cover art and I'll see if my picture's there. Let's just do this one. Do we want square or the portrait web?
Square, it has to be square.
We'll try this one.
Fine. If it doesn't work, take the other.
Okay.
I think it has to be square.
We'll try this one. Dr. Sarah Russian. Well, Dr. Sarah, that's good. File name. We'll open it. And we'll see what happened. It worked, yes. Okay, save. Seemed like it worked. And then we're going to say next. Okay, interact. What did you think about this question was added automatically, okay? So you can add a poll option. Do I want to add a poll? What did you think about this? This question was on. Engage directly with fans. Option, add poll. Ask a question. Do you know if you had experiences with podcasting? Had experience with podcasting. Option 1 is yes. Option 2 is no. Okay, and it starts March 12th and it ends March 19th. You see that? And I'm going to say create. You want to look at it here then? You want to look at it? Or you can look at it on Zoom. You want me to wait for you? So what you can do, if you looked at it as I did before, is see after I uploaded the cover art, it asks you, you can ask as an optional, what did you think of the episode? And then it asks you, it can do a poll, which is optional. So I'm asking, have you had experience with podcasting? Do you see that?
Yes.
And then you can do the poll choices. You can do a number. You can publish maximum of 7 choices. I'm just saying yes, no.
Fine.
And then it does a start date and end date for a week.
With the poll.
With the poll. This is nice. And then
Right.
you create a poll. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Yes.
And now I've created the poll, interact, and now I say next.
And here you see this is mine.
What? You
This
put
is mine.
you put the same picture.
Yes.
So I should review. Maybe I should put a different picture then.
Doesn't matter for now. It's good enough. Don't
Okay.
worry about
Review.
corrections and reviews. You'll do later.
Let me just see if I can. Okay, so you see here, you see my thing, RSS, explicit, promotional episode season. What did you think about the episode? Everyone. Before you continue, automatic process will be used to help your podcast reach a wider audience. By uploading your podcast, you are electing to create these versions of your podcast. Have you read Spotify? If not, click here. And you see here, this is 20 minutes. Can you come here?
Yeah.
This is a little video.
And
Okay.
I only have one.
Okay. And I used the long one for this one. Okay. And if I go back. And I go back again,
Okay,
see, and then you see here, you can preview ready.
so I'm ready to make the second episode.
Wait a minute, hold on, let me just finish the first
Yeah,
one.
you finish the first
Yeah,
one.
Now I'm gonna say next, next. See, this was my video here, I played it, it was
Yeah.
20 minutes. And now I say publish. Before we can publish this essay, you'll need to verify your email address. Just click the link and we'll send you an email. Okay,
Right.
got it, thanks. That was quite easy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now I have to verify my email. So I have to go to my email.
Now I start publishing the second episode.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to publish a second episode, a new episode.
Okay. Spotify, confirm your email address. I'm confirming. Email verify. Great. Now you can publish and ask back to home. Okay. Finish episode. You created an episode, but you still need to publish it before you can continue. You can also click on new episode to start a fresh one. Need help? We've got answered. So should I look at need help? We've got answers or just finish the episode?
I'm not sure. So I start the second.
I'm gonna
episode.
finish the episode.
Yeah, finish the episode and then start the second.
Okay. All times are local. And you can say instead of schedule, you can do, you want it, see, you have it 3/12 at 5:10 p.m. You can change it. Promotional content. Now I say next. Now I do next. This is reviewing it.
Selecting the file. Select the file. Picture. So on the picture, so I select what kind of font. Select. So. So.
Okay. Finish episode. Oh, so here, episode details, here you can replace. You see that under details, you can replace the video that you want. So let's do this. Let's, okay, we can replace it. Now let's just go next. Let's do next. Let's look at here. Let's schedule. Set up before we can distribute. You need to fill in a podcast description. Okay. So let's go to our set. which was my recordings. Copy. So this is the name. Using this podcast. You should demonstrates using YouTube and RSS.com. Using all. Yeah.
Verify format, you see. Verify.
Technology, the language is English. English, United States. Okay. What happened? Schedule. Why do we keep on losing this?
Even night mode by itself, just to get the picture, you know.
What happened?
Just trying to select the picture, and every time they tell me it's not
So use the same one.
that picture.
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay.
That works. Mhm. Okay, this was the problem. You want to get the problem with having the transcript is on the top of it, so the podcast creating YouTube podcasts and RSS.com feeds. We're going to choose then technology. And now we're going to choose a language. And we're going to go to English, USA. Born in the USA. And now we continue. Upload an image. I thought we uploaded already. Let's try another image.
Did you find an image before?
The square one, let me try this one now. Okay, yeah, this works too. The one that I'm sitting.
Let me find an image before. Sure.
Okay, let me finish mine and I will. Okay, okay. This will make your podcast available. You can distribute your podcast to more platforms in the next step. So I'm just going to publish now just so we can finish up the whole part, okay? You're almost live. Your podcast will be available. We'll let you know as soon as it's ready. Okay, continue. Okay, now let me enable RSS feed. What does your RSS okay. Submit. Okay, so let me just copy this. Control C, which is Spotify. Okay. And then Spotify for podcasters. This is going crazy.
Square. Square is not gonna.
I'll help you in a minute once I get this. This is going cuckoo. Can you help me here? Come here.
Oh, yeah, this is overload. Overload. You have an infinite loop. What did you do last time?
What do you mean? No, I was in my podcast. I was right here. Okay, now, and I wanted to copy this.
The URL, what is it?
Yeah.
Spotify for
Podcasters, right, and I have
So
Spotify.
place the cursor on it and
Right,
mark it
well,
first.
well, that's, see how,
Maybe try to do that.
Mhm.
First of all, I like to use the mouse. It works. So you want just to place the cursor now. Let's
okay,
say
okay, now
now
copy
you
it.
want to copy to place it.
Yeah.
Right mouse click and copy.
Okay, then,
Now it's in the clipboard buffer.
right. Let me put it Spotify for podcasters, let me put it there. Control B, okay. Let me just save this. Oh, I know I have it, okay. And now it says, your RSS feed allows you to podcast to appear in other podcast apps, in some cases automatically. This feed is public and contains your email address. How do I distribute my elsewhere? Use your art to submit your podcast. Specific instruction are available in the drop downs below for each platform. So they have for each platform, you have something else. So you can do it to Amazon Music, Apple, Cast, Google Podcasts, which they're getting rid of, iHeartRadio, maybe it's YouTube, right? Overcast, Pocket Cast, and radio.
And
And if you need help with RSS distribution, you click there. If you host your podcast with Spotify, it's distributed to listens on Spotify automatically. In order for your podcast to appear on sites like Apple Podcasts, you need to submit your podcast for each platform. Note, you'll need an RSS feed found in your podcast availability settings. Learn more. Important about distribution. Podcast hosted somewhere else. Okay, so I'd like to copy this and I can read more about it later. So. Control C, and we're getting into Word, I think.
picture.
Put it in my notepad. Word is coming out.
Same thing. Trying to start a new episode. Let me put in image. In the image.
Oh, no.
Selfie, still.
Okay. File. Okay, we'll keep this right here. And now I'm finishing, okay? They're gonna get back to me when it's published, okay?
Can you send me an image maybe from your computer that complies with them?
Here, I'll show you right here in the pics.
Yeah, let me,
Did you try this one?
yeah,
You did, and what did it say?
not comply. Or maybe I should.
There's this one. It's compliant. Save image. Or copy it,
Copy,
right, and call it whatever, that works.
paste it here. Paste.
Go into this, put it in, just say paste, I think. Just comment. Okay, why is it written out?
There you go. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, right there, okay, why is it not, do control V, see if it's not.
Or do you mean,
Yeah. Roman,
let me save it, save it.
right, there's save image as. You go to pictures. Right there, and you can call it a name, square, so you can say, okay, you're gonna remember that name?
No,
Oh, you'll see, you have one right here,
it's not the same square.
square. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you very much. So what I'm gonna do is I finished. And now I'm Spotify for podcasters, pretty simple. And there's really nothing to it.
Sure.
So I'm going to finish. And so was this article? Yes. And
Save it, so
you can go to Google Play to get an app. And I'm finished. Thank you very much for tuning in. The second version we'll put up for the episodes is this one plus the next episode when we get it. Thank you. I'm ending, okay?
don't answer quickly, just stop it.
What?
Here and that.
Okay. You want to share your screen?
No, come here and that.
Okay. What is
That's
it?
all I want to have the URL on pictures where I have copy of the picture.
Okay.
and say,
Okay.
URL, JPEG,
Mhm.
where edit, copy. New episode,
Stop sharing.
select file.
And I'm going to,
Open. No, it doesn't like it. Oh, the other program like, the other program like.
but it gave, it
So
worked
you-
for me.
You made the same picture?
Yeah.
It's
Inbound file, select a file. Hold on, let me just go.
fine.
Let me just go to pictures. And let me see here. Custom, you're in custom files. First, go to all files. Okay, did you
First
try this one?
Try this one.
I thought. Invalid format. The guideline. Okay, got it. Okay, let me try another one. Did you try this one?
Yes.
You tried this one already?
Yes.
Let me see.
Can you skip the image? Just go to the episode without the image.
I don't know.
Let me get you to the previous screen. See, there's some working or
Because mine works perfectly, and I think I use the same thing.
more episode there.
Okay. You're creating a new episode? Okay.
I think it's more screen.
Okay, take this out of the way. Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Okay. So now, oh, you have to, because you have to do an audio video, not a picture. You have, it's a new video. You were trying to do a picture. That's why it said file format. You have to do, you have to do. Okay, you got it?
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap up here. We had some issues. Well, with the recording, and then I'll start recording because I want to use this version. It's getting too long, this video. Because I want to use this version on how to do a podcast, and we're waiting till we get feedback from our park.